Hey guys, Lamar here with Fab Bases. I wanted to do a quick little demo. I don't normally do tutorial videos, but I figured I would give it a try and hopefully it'll be helpful to some of you. I know I am a video junkie. I love watching makeup videos, face painting videos. Really, honestly, anytime I'm somewhere waiting, videos, I mean, really. So I figured I would do one myself, and then hopefully I can continue on this trend, make some improvements along the way. I'm here in my studio. I don't really have a great space to paint in, but I'll make this work. So hopefully the lighting's pretty good in here. You can see pretty good. Oh, you know what? Let's turn on this light too. That should help. Okay. All right. So the first one I want to do is just a quick little rose. Roses are super impressive. Clients really like when you can do them. They're great space fillers, you know, great on the arms. They make great necklaces. I mean, honestly, it's always good to have a rose in your back pocket, be able to know how to do that. I wouldn't say my roses are the best, but they're simple and they're easy, and if I can do them, you can do them, okay? So, I've been practicing a lot here on my arm already, but you should be able to see this okay. So I loaded this. Let's actually get a little bit more, a little spritz of water. This is a Prisma Floor Cake Paradise. Maron makes these. They are pretty fabulous. I really like these for brush work because the color carries. I find that in a lot of cakes, gosh, what's one I have here? These rainbow cakes, they're fabulous for sponge work, but they don't carry so well on a brush. You really have to work it into a rich consistency. You know, one spritz from these, you really get the color. It really carries a long way. I really like these for working with brushes. I think they're fabulous for that. But back to the tutorial. So with the rose, you want to start with your white on the tip, or your white on top, okay? So we're going to create almost like a little rainbow here. So we're just going to loop up and bring down. We're going to keep our red, pink, and then white, okay? Now we're going to grab this white end and we're going to meet it to this white end, but we're going to swoop down. That makes sense. Okay, let's see if I can show you this here. So grab this end and we're going to swoop down. So there's our little rosebud. Okay, so I muddied up my brush. I knew that right away. I could tell that I smeared it because my center was still too wet. But that's okay. What we're going to do is just get a fresh load. I'm just going to, not an exact fresh load, I'm just going to wipe off that excess paint. And then that way I get my white. Because it's really important in roses for you to have that white. You need that. Okay. So there is my center bud. Now we're going to start with the outside petals. So we're going to swoop out and keep that white on the outside. Okay? So we're just going to do these little twists and keep those white on the outside. That's what gives your flower dimension. That's what makes it come to life. Super important. Okay? Now, get a tick more of this. And we can do a couple little side flowers. So one little bud there. And let's create a little petal on the side there, and maybe another one down here. Everything looks good in groups. Usually if you do one, you want to do them in a group of 2 or 3 at least, if not more. Okay? So there you go. Here's your basic rose. You can certainly jazz that up with maybe a little bit of glitter. This is a pump of glitter. I really like these little pumps there. They're a little bit more handy than the poofers. This is just, I ordered this from Face Paint Forum Shop. I really like them. I think I might have to switch over from the poofer bottles to these glitter pumps. They always poof, you know, I mean, the glitter's there, bam. So there you go. There's a little bit of rose. Let's add on some petals. That will surely jazz it up and make it all come together. I love this cake because it's really all you need. I mean, I've honestly been able to use this cake and you know, maybe one other for an entire gig. I mean, Once you do one, everybody wants the same, right? Okay, so let's add some petals. I keep the dark green on the outside, and we're just going to do a couple little flicks of the brush. So just end on that point. Oh, it didn't come out so good, but that's okay. Go over it again. Bring that in. And then on the flat end, you can just swoop that down, create a little stem. Same thing over here. Create your little leaves. There we go. Maybe bring that one in. And on this side, you can probably get away with just doing one. And then bring those together. Okay? So, you know, now you definitely have a cohesive little rose design. Add some teardrops to it. Maybe some dot work. This is Wolf White. And this is a round... this is a Paradise brush, actually. And I believe it's a number 8. It's one of my favorites, so the writings wore off on that. I don't even remember what it is. So, bring in a few teardrops, right? Depending on where you place this on the body, you know, you'll want to fill in your spaces accordingly. Help it come together a little bit more cohesive. Okay, and then some simple dot work. Make sure to always have your paint almost runny, soupy like. That helps you get those nice round dots. And you can certainly outline it and do all of that, add some swirls, give it some more texture. I usually leave them like that. If you have a nice clean stroke, you get the dimension in the paint. Sometimes I outline them and I like it, and sometimes I outline and I don't like it. It tends to be too heavy-handed or too bulky and it muddies up the design. This line work or this brush work came out pretty clean where you're able to see the white, pink, and red. So I would just leave it like that. If, don't break it, or don't fix it if it ain't broken, not saying. This is a little bit of chunky glitter I make myself. It is super fabulous. I love it. And I've made it in all colors. So I have it to match pretty much. I mean, I would love to have it more of them, of course. We never have enough glitter. But super simple, super impressive. I mean, sparkly. It's a great space filler. I mean, you can make a crown out of it. Really, roses, great thing to have in your back pocket. So I hope that was useful. And yeah, stick around. I plan on doing a lot more tutorials, and I have a cute one on hearts that I was going to do coming up next. So please stay tuned. Let me know. Comment and like, and let me know how I can improve. And yeah, hopefully this was helpful. I know, like I said, I was a definite video junkie in the beginning, and it really helped me along the way. So hopefully this can help you guys out there. Thanks so much.